coming up.
They allowing us.
I think the song was great and square, so I'm just gonna let his verse play.
The only MC with a price on his head for trying to educate his people while these guys want him dead. They said when he spat was offensive to him. It told everybody in the circle not to listen to him. They give it to him. Every new blog entry and podcast. Mad cause his rhymes stay deep and they got his ass. Don't let me win the Grammy, cause if I get one, I'll get up on stage, thank God, and tell you to pick one. And you let these people get the upper hand with a poor explanation of the things you don't understand. We want you like Uncle Sam, we want you to take a stand. If you stand with us, we'll come gladly and take your hand. They want you to be quiet like the right to remain silent. If it was up to them, we'd be all on the same island. Isolated from the hatred they spew daily. If you're different, my opinion, they be doing us a favor. Do it.
They only really want to silence us. The only time that we should speak if they allowing us. Like Galileo, they would lock us in the tower cause we are a threat to the corrupting that their power does. They only really want to silence us. The only time that we should speak if they allowing us. Like Galileo, they will lock us in the tower cause we are a threat to the corrupting that their power does. George Carlin.
But I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They don't want well-informed, well-educated people.
I appreciate y'all attention. I appreciate y'all coming out. This is important. We need to do this again. There'll be an after rally party at Studio 52, Great Square. I'll be performing there. Come check us out. Open bar.
If you can get it. Yeah. Yes, you got
Yeah, give it to him. Rational warrior. Let them hear you at the Capitol. Greg says if the JFK quote makes Santorum vomit, it's only because he has moral bulimia. These are good. I got to start editing. Lots of shouts out coming up later. But we are going to keep things moving along. You guys still hanging in? Yes, let the world hear it. Please welcome the president of the Secular Coalition of America and the author of Candidate Without a Prayer, Mr. Herb Silverman.
Thank you. I represent the Secular Coalition for America, not the Christian Coalition for America. Though I disagree with everything they stand for, they had a terrific strategy. Put aside theological differences and work together nationally and locally on important political issues. Their religious right successors now cooperate on a religious political agenda that includes preventing gay marriage and women's reproductive choices. I hope you're not booing me. Denigrating evolution as just a theory, and claiming that our country was founded as a Christian nation that allows freedom of religion, not freedom from religion. I booed too, but there's something more important we should do than boo. To help counter this move toward an American theocracy, the Secular Coalition was formed in 2002 and now has 11 national member organizations which cover the full spectrum of non-theists. Here's what we don't do. We don't argue about labels. People in our coalition call themselves atheists, agnostics, humanists, free thinkers, whatever. Here's what we do. We cooperate on the 95% we have in common rather than bicker about the 5% that might set us apart. All of our member organizations have strict limits on lobbying, so the Secular Coalition formed as a political advocacy group to allow unlimited lobbying on behalf of secular Americans. Discrimination still exists against blacks, women, gays, and Jews, but not as openly or permissibly as in the past. Politicians pay attention to these groups because they have well-organized constituencies. Now it is our turn to seek that respect. For too long, we have been considered politically inconsequential. The Secular Coalition is working to make our voices heard on Capitol Hill, but we can't do it alone. Your voice is important to get real change in Washington and in state capitals all over the country. Your congressional representatives need to know that secular Americans like you are an important part of their constituency. Hundreds of us made our presence known to congressional representatives yesterday.
Lawrence Krauss.
Thanks to careful preparation for Lobby Day by our wonderful Secular Coalition for America staff. So please go to secular.org and sign up for our action alerts. We need everybody here. But even as we fight against religious privileging on the federal level, some of the most egregious violations occur at state levels. Believe me, I know. I'm from South Carolina. Over the next several years, the Secular Coalition is planning to have volunteer coordinators in all 50 states. They will work with